I'm Elisa Chiang, and I am a physician and life coach.
And I'm Dr. Mary Rensel. I'm also a physician and a coach.
All right.
We're here to talk about, two doctors talking about being a coach. And I love brains. Do you love brains too? Because they're connected to the eyes.
Yeah. Well,
right?
I actually have a PhD in neuroscience.
Oh my gosh. So
I'm a
she loves
doctor.
She's a doctor, double. Okay, so I love to talk about how coaches kind of feed themselves or care for themselves or support themselves so they can be there for others and encourage others and move others forward. So what do you do as a coach?
So one thing is that I have a coach. I actually have multiple coaches.
Yeah.
So I have a business coach, but I also just have a life coach, and that's really important because I still have a human mind, and so I still get stuck in my own story, and sometimes need someone else to point out something that I think is fact, but it really isn't.
Right.
And also I do my own self-coaching as well. And just sit and do thought downloads. I do a lot of journaling. I do a lot of reflecting and thinking.
Nice. Is that self-coaching for you? Is that like journaling, or is it like reflection, or self-coaching look like?
So what self-coaching looks like is I'll do what's called thought downloads. So I will just sit with some paper and just write down all the thoughts that are streaming in my mind.
Okay.
And then I'll go through and be like, okay, which of these thoughts are actually useful to me, and which of these thoughts really are not, and I just need to get through it. I also have a list of intentional thoughts that I actually have them saved in my phone, and I try to sit and read them out loud as many times as I need to get myself into that positive mindset.
Yes. Good. Anything else you do to kind of shift your neural state to more positive? Sounds like you do a lot of things.
Yeah,
just for the record.
I would say I guess I could say elaborate a little bit more about my journaling is so I actually keep a diary / journal where I'll actually go about the events of the day, but then reflect on those events. And so I have, basically it's all the thoughts, right? It's the whole narrative,
right.
And then I go back and actually look at what have I been thinking about this, and sometimes it's helpful because it may not even be something that happened that day that's putting you kind of in that negative mindset. It may have been something that has been cumulative over several days, and so by kind of having that record, I think it actually brings that more to light.
Nice. Okay, so keep people around you, coaches,
yeah.
And then keep positive thoughts around you. So that's really important. And then self-coach, which is pretty neat. So people could just use their own reflection and just watch the tapes in their head so they know what's leading them.
Right.
And then intentionally try to adjust those by positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Good.
I also use an app through Positive Intelligence where actually every morning there's an intention, and then throughout the day between 9 and noon and 3 and 3 and 6, it actually there's a new pop-up will come in. There's a 2-minute segment to listen to and have you rethink about whatever the topic of the day is. And then at the end of the day, after 6 o'clock, between 6 and 9, it has its own little journal where we'll ask them questions and ask you reflect.
Totally cool to not know about this. What's this called?
It's through Positive Intelligence. It's an app.
Okay.
Anyone can actually purchase it. It's actually $1,000 for the app. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I trained at I'm a certified coach with Life Coach School, but I'm also doing the more coach training through Positive Intelligence. So.
Oh, that's cool. So they train coaches too, and then they have these services.
Right.
That's a lot. So all through your day, it's weaved in. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Well, how priceless are you, right? Everybody's worth it. You're priceless, right? Because then you're helping others.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no limit to what I can achieve, and that means no limit to what I can earn that way, right?
No limit. Let's sign off on no limit.
Yeah.
Right. All right, everybody. Have fun. Happy coaching.